Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be reacting to episode 5 of Reincarnated Slime. All I have to say is a nice little quick intro here. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you're new, you haven't seen anything else from me, or even if you have and you haven't subscribed yet, think about subscribing to the channel. It definitely helps. We do a ton of content on here, so yeah, subscribe, hit that notification bell, smash that like button. You can also support the channel, see a bunch of stuff early and uncut by checking out patreon.com/ajrich123. You'll see a couple episodes ahead, early and uncut. All right, let's go ahead and start. And they're still partying with the girls. Doesn't it take from the successfulness of making the sword, that feeling? You would think it'd be kind of discouraging. You're like, oh, you can just copy it. If Rimuru was just copying what's already made, then theoretically you can make a sword better and then you can copy it. So you're still having to make it. The quality matters. Now you can just hang out with the ladies while Gobta sleeps. I think both places are good choices. Oh, or okay, the fantasy massage. Not in public. What? I mean, I even thought it was something else. The slime? Because he's the slime. That seems about right. How could you see the future of a slime? Or maybe. Huh? There is a girl that he's destined to be with? Interesting. While he's under the boobs. Yeah, but it hasn't happened yet, so... And you're not dating. So, is it cheating? Oh. I mean, you're here, though, too. So... Can you really say anything? Yeah, now, your face makes me ill. And that's the benefit of being a slime. They, you know, not threatening. I mean, it's like pudding or silly putty. Or gack. The one person that bought gack. That's kind of bullshit. But because it's a slime, it took away from some of the impact. Everybody else felt it. So technically, you poured it on more than one person. He's just being a pal. That sounds like a better deal, going and working for them, than that douchebag. That was actually a perfect situation. Just let him lay there for a while. Now that's the downside. There are ramifications for this type of stuff. Would that really... Come on, would chains really lock up a slime? They don't seem like they really want to do that. They probably see that guy's a douchebag too, but... It's like Rimuru has to move with the chains. I don't know if that guy can do it. Can he speak a word? Okay, that's not bad then. That's pretty good for, like, you can hit a minister, somebody high up like that, in a public establishment and still only get a fine. Yeah, you get locked up for a day, you go to jail for a day, but you're not completely screwed for the rest of your life like some other places would be. Hey, gotta say, that's not as bad of a scenario as it could be. No wonder. But hey, I would definitely rather work in Rimuru, with Rimuru and the village than this area. So that was kind of a perfect situation for them. So they have a lot of history together. He doesn't look as much of a douche here, though. Well, that's a bit higher in technology than we're seeing there, or than we've seen. So there was a lot more to the way they were acting towards each other. You couldn't really get that from his first impression, but from that flashback you can. And you won't be able to rely on him either. That's a handshake. I think the more the merrier in this situation. We've seen the slime sleep from overworking, but as the slime, or from that, using too much energy or whatever, but does the slime sleep normally? Should have slept longer. Oh, damn, they're having an actual legitimate trial over this. He's pulling the broken arm thing, too. Dwarves in this world come in all shapes and sizes. They're not, like, set to one look in this. That's completely... You have a ton of witnesses, too. You got to bring in the witnesses that were there. Maybe he just had a close friendship with him, so he has a soft spot for him. Yeah, we're gonna get only a light punishment. Is that why? So he'd get rid of it. Maybe that's why he's putting such a big punishment. Maybe he wants him back. Ah, okay. That's a way better punishment. Maybe he really wasn't trying to give him that big of a punishment. Damn. I mean, being exiled is still bad as well, but... Chose a slime against, instead of the dwarf? No? Is you. Oh, pretty much, you're out of a job! It was like the last straw for him. Truth? Like probably some type of truth serum, maybe? Or maybe not. Oh, that's the stuff that the slime had given earlier. So what Rimuru had done, you know, the previous episode and healed everybody had kind of spread through the kingdom there. And I think overall it kind of bailed him out of this situation, even though, you know, he'd gotten locked up and a few things had happened or whatever. What won out was the kindness of Rimuru doing something for other people. That's kind of nice. But you can tell this guy feels bad about it, at least, well, after the fact. I guess he thought he was being loyal. That's the worst punishment for him, though. You couldn't do worse. Though he respected him by saying thank you for, you know, thank you for the service. It's not like he shortchanged what he'd done already. Can't service him anymore. They're exiled, but they got the better deal compared to the other guy. It's a win-win for Rimuru. You got you got goblins, you got dwarves now to make things. He's suspicious. Ninja girl? Was it elf ears? Oh shit. What I think this king was able to notice, like, the presence of Rimuru, though I thought Rimuru was hiding it. So maybe some people, maybe you guys can explain that. Maybe some people can notice things, like even if you hide it, if they're strong enough, maybe they can notice the presence. But he could, I guess he had, there's some type of knowledge of the dragon, or maybe some past experiences or something. But because he has seen or felt that before, he knows it's dangerous. So if he's getting that same feeling or same presence from Rimuru, no wonder. Okay, so this was calculated, the way, you know, banish them, you know, or banish them, have them go with you know, with Rimuru, but now you keep an eye on okay, so it wasn't for nothing. I thought it was just a win-win for Rimuru, but actually technically it could be taken as a little bit of a loss, just because now you're gonna have somebody there spying on you and you don't even know. I kind of, it's kind of nice to see when you get like kind of an asshole type character, as we saw from that guy. It's nice to get a little bit of past and kind of figure out why this person is a dick. For some, there's a lot of times in a lot of shows, I mean, or even like bit characters where it's like they're a dick, they're being mean to you, or they smack you, or they do something random, and then you never get an explanation of why. You assume, okay, they probably, you know, something happened in their past to make them a dick or that way or whatever. They learned that as a kid, but it's kind of nice to get it pointed out to you and you kind of realize, okay, now we kind of see it's, you know, maybe a little bit of jealousy, maybe a little you know, a little bit of things that happened in their past together. They have a connection. It's just nice for them to actually, you wouldn't think they would actually go into detail about it. So I kind of appreciate the little things like that, where you're even if it's a small time character, you get a little bit of background. You're like, okay, yeah, he's a dick, but I kind of get a little bit of why. And he got his comeuppance, and he got the short end of the stick. It still got beat up and embarrassed, embarrassed in front of the girls and in front of everybody else. And on top of it, he doesn't get to keep doing what he was doing. And the dwarves get kind of what they wanted, and they get to leave, even though he was sad about it. Obviously, he wanted to work for the king. Now he gets to go be with Rimuru, and no other repercussions other than now, you know, somebody going in there and checking in on them. So, I mean, kind of a good thing. But yeah, I really do like this world we're starting to learn now. And now we're starting to see these outside areas from the village that they're working on, where we're seeing, you know, this dwarf kingdom. It's not the, when I think of dwarves, I think we've just, you know, you play too many games or you just watch too much Lord of the Rings and you think, oh yeah, short, stout, beard. It's a, you know, a dwarf, axe, and then you see this and they're very much, maybe it's just a lot of them shaved, but we saw them kind of in a lot of shapes and sizes, and they had a lot very unique personalities. It wasn't like the Gimli, you know what I mean, like that. You got very unique personalities, and I don't know, I like that. I like that they kind of broadened that a little bit. But anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. If you want to support the channel, you like early and uncut reactions, you want to see this show a week early, definitely check out patreon.com/ajrich123. I have Twitch, Twitter, Discord, all that good stuff is in the description down below. Definitely check those out if you haven't. I can't wait to continue this. If anyone was wondering, I probably should have said this in the beginning of the episode. We're doing this this show 2 times a week, and I plan on continuing through season 1 to season 2. By the time I get through season 1, it'll probably you guys said season 2 starts in the beginning of January, which is, you know, a couple weeks from now, 2-3 weeks from now. So I imagine we'll probably be around a little bit less than halfway through season 1. So we probably won't even get to season 2 until the middle of probably it airing or something. But I plan, I don't like saying 100%, but I plan on going all the way through. Sometimes I do take a break between seasons, but I see myself kind of going through it. I'm really liking the show so far, and I feel like I've taken on enough, but not too much, where I could just continue through. So yeah, we're gonna do season 2, just so you guys know. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.